Asia. Asia is the largest and most populous continent, covering approximately 44.5 million square kilometers and home to over 4.7 billion people, and includes 48 countries. It extends from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the Indian Ocean in the south, and from the Ural Mountains in the west to the Pacific Ocean in the east. Asia contains incredible diversity, from the world's highest point, Mount Everest at 8,849 meters, to the lowest point on land, the Dead Sea at 430 meters below sea level. The continent contains vast deserts like the Gobi, tropical rainforests in Southeast Asia, and the Himalayan mountain range. It has 6 main regions: East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Central Asia, North Asia, and the Middle East. Asia is the birthplace of many major religions, including Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism. Africa. Africa is the second largest continent, covering about 30.3 million square kilometers with a population exceeding 1.4 billion. It's often called the cradle of humanity because the earliest human fossils were found here. The continent features diverse landscapes, including the Sahara Desert, which is the world's largest hot desert, vast savannas teeming with wildlife, tropical rainforests in the Congo Basin, and the Great Rift Valley. The Nile River, the world's longest river, flows through northeastern Africa. Africa contains 54 recognized countries and exhibits extraordinary cultural and linguistic diversity, with over 2,000 languages spoken. The continent is rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, oil, and rare minerals, though many nations face economic challenges stemming from historical colonization and ongoing political instability. North America. North America is the third largest continent, covering about 24.7 million square kilometers and includes 23 countries, though it's dominated by 3 large nations: Canada, the United States, and Mexico. The continent extends from the Arctic Circle to the tropical regions of Central America and the Caribbean. Key geographical features include the Rocky Mountains running along the western side, the Great Plains in the center, the Appalachian Mountains in the east, and the Great Lakes, the largest group of freshwater lakes in the world. North America has diverse climates ranging from Arctic tundra in northern Canada to tropical rainforests in Central America. The continent has significant economic power, particularly the United States, which has the world's largest economy. South America. South America is the fourth largest continent, covering about 17.8 million square kilometers and contains 12 independent countries plus French Guiana. The continent is dominated by the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest tropical rainforest, which produces about 20% of Earth's oxygen and contains unparalleled biodiversity. The Andes Mountains run along the western coast, forming the world's longest continental mountain range. Other notable features include the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth, the Pampas grassland, and the Pantanal wetlands. The Amazon River is the world's largest river by volume. South America has a rich native heritage, though Spanish and Portuguese colonization significantly shaped modern culture. The continent is resource-rich, with major exports including coffee, soybeans, copper, and oil. Antarctica. Antarctica is the fifth largest continent at about 14 million square kilometers, but it's unique as it has no permanent human population, only research stations housing scientists. It's the coldest, driest, and windiest continent, with about 98% of its surface covered by ice that averages 1.9 kilometers thick. This ice sheet contains about 70% of the world's fresh water. Antarctica experiences extreme conditions, with temperatures dropping below -80 degrees Celsius, -112 degrees Fahrenheit, in winter. Despite the harsh environment, life exists around the coasts, including penguins, seals, and various seabirds. The continent is governed by the Antarctic Treaty System, which designates it as a scientific preserve and bans military activity. Antarctica plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate and ocean currents. Europe. Europe is the second smallest continent, covering about 10.2 million square kilometers with a population of about 750 million. Despite its size, Europe has enormous historical, cultural, and economic influence globally. The continent is characterized by peninsulas and islands, with no point being very far from water. Major geographical features include the Alps, the Scandinavian mountains, and major rivers like the Danube, Rhine, and Volga. Europe has a temperate climate in most regions due to the Gulf Stream. It's home to the European Union, a political and economic union of 27 member states. Europe was the birthplace of Western civilization, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, and has profoundly influenced art, philosophy, science, and political thought worldwide. Australia. Australia, or Oceania, is the smallest continent at about 8.6 million square kilometers, though the broader region of Oceania includes thousands of islands across the Pacific Ocean, including New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and numerous smaller island nations. Australia itself is both a country and a continent, characterized by vast deserts in the interior, the outback, coastal cities where most of the population lives, unique wildlife including marsupials like kangaroos and koalas, and the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system. The continent was isolated for millions of years, resulting in unique flora and fauna found nowhere else. Indigenous Australians have inhabited the land for over 65,000 years. Oceania encompasses three main regions: Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia, with diverse cultures shaped by their Pacific island environments.